I'm going to start first by saying, Hens na chaktua, to Quinault, to Nokajak Sunanits. My name is Nachuktua. That's my real name. My English name is Guy Capoeman, of course. And my ancestors come from the Quinault River here, from the villages of Sunans and Nokajak, was the name of our villages. After the smallpox and influenza hit our river here, all of what was left of my family moved to what is now the village of Tohola. And so we've been here ever since in this village. It's probably, I want to say 125 years we've lived in this village. But, years and years past, we were from upriver people. It's really key that in order to build on sovereignty, in order to really know what that means, you really got to know where you come from. You really got to know who your ancestors are, and how they lived, where they lived, and how you came to be. I think that's really important for everybody, not just Native people, but every race of man. I think that's so important. And because within all of those things, there's values, there's teachings, how to live your life, how to subsist off of the land, food stuff. Food sovereignty is big. We believe that we've gone away from our healthy self because of the foods that we eat. So language ties with sovereignty, land ties with sovereignty, food ties with sovereignty, and then your name, your history, and where you're from, that ties with sovereignty as well. And then that brings you into governance. And in order to have all of those things, you have to be able to govern those things. Mm-hmm. Is it always about the resources for tribes? It's always been. Mm-hmm. Since the time of the treaty, even before the treaty, we set aside a specific tract of lands for our exclusive use and occupancy. The reason for that is that's where all our food stuff is, within this area. So you can get a seal right out on that rock over there. Of course, all the fish come in this river, or the Queets River. The clams are down on that beach just 3 miles away. Mussels are on those rocks over there. Elk are across the river. Deer, it's all right here. If my forefathers didn't reserve this for us, then who knows where we would be, and how we would live. It'd be a harder life than it is already, right? Mm-hmm. So without your land base, it's hard to be a sovereign tribe, sovereign nation. So we have that land base, and that's the Quinault Nation, the 224,000 acres of land we have here on the reservation.